Hello everybody, real quick I wanted to share the issues I've had with the Kuying Conqueror line. Now, I know if you're familiar with the channel, I praise the Kuying Tetons. I've got three of those rods and they're awesome. I bought this over the winter and I've just started using these. I bought 5, which is all of their lineup in the Kuying Conquerors. Well, out of those 5, in the last few days, I've managed to break 2. So the one that broke today, and the reason why I'm calling it on these, I can no longer suggest anybody to get these, is because I broke the 6'8". Let me try to get to zoom focus. Oh my God. Anyway, that's a 6'8" BF, which was one of the main ones I wanted. I got the 6'8" BF medium light, and I had the 6'5" light BF, which that one still hasn't broke. But then a few days before, I also broke the 6'6" medium. And you see right there, it's rated a 1/4 to 3/4 ounce bait, 10 to 16 pound line. Well, I was throwing a 1/2 ounce chatterbait and snapped that rod right in two. Now, if you're curious to where it broke, and I'll explain what I think is going on with these rods, why they're not as good as the Teton. It broke just past the first eye where this wrapping, this X pattern wrap, which you've seen a lot of the Shimano's, the I believe I want to say the Zodius and the X Prides maybe go all the way up the length of the blank. This is also sort of like what the Destroyer lineup had. So anyway, it's like what the Destroyer line has. That X pattern does make the blank stouter, but where it stops, then whatever the blank's constructed of doesn't it doesn't benefit it. So what I think is happening is, it's just like if you try to grab your rod higher up when you're catching a fish or something. It's real stout to that point, but then it's so weak there that this rod really, like the Kuying Tetons, gives all the way down, because both of these rods broke during the cast. I haven't fished either one hardly at all. Like, I did catch a fish on the 6.8. You'll see it. You saw it in a video already. You'll see one other video where I did catch a few fish. But a rod, especially these were like $120 or $130 rods, they should last a lot longer. You should be able to cast what they're rated to cast without issue. I haven't banged these, hadn't even had a chance to bang these rods around. I will say that the Kuying Tetons, I banged them around. I've overloaded them. You guys watch me throw the 661, the over an ounce whopper plopper on that rod. That rod's rated to like up to 8 pound line max and like 10 gram lure. But it's just a tough built rod. The blank's built out of pretty good quality. It's got a lot of give to it. These, I don't know what, like I said, I think the only thing I can think of is it's not as good maybe, or it's maybe as good as what is that? There's some crazy fuzz going on. But anyway, they both broke. Now the other one did break further up. Broke up way up there from here, but there's a lot left. That's a 6'8", and so it had the 6'6" top piece is actually a little longer. The thicker one right here is the, I can't get my finger in there to show you, but the one on the left was the 6'6", broke down real low, and then this one broke up higher during a cast, both of them. I don't even know what to do now. I've got a 6'7" medium heavy that I kind of like for chatterbaits, but if I'm going to be worried about it snapping here down the road, I can't send them back. I already contacted when the other one broke the 6.6 medium, I contacted them about if they could help me in any way, you know, maybe give me a deal on getting another one. And of course they said no, which it comes from overseas. I couldn't, you can't even expect that coming from whether Japan, China, or whatever. When you buy that kind of stuff, this JDM type stuff, it just, there's no warranty, reels, rods, whatever. So I'll be honest. What I'll probably do is I'm probably gonna switch to, you know, whether it be Bass Pro Shops, Cabela's, which they're the same company now, Tackle Warehouse, somewhere where something has some sort of warranty. Because I just lost $240 in a couple days on two rods that, honestly, the 6.6 doesn't bother me as much. I didn't have a big use for it. I was trying to get used to using it with the jerk baits. Wasn't really fitting in quite right with that, but it was doable. But I was looking forward to using that 6'8". It was working out pretty good for a 16th ounce shaky head. Just a lot of different things that it would have fit the bill. It kind of replaced my old, if you remember me talking about it, the one Emily has now, the Shading X from Mega Bass. Maybe not quite as sensitive, but had close to the same type of feel as, you know, lightweight and would work. Wasn't as tip heavy as the Shading X. A lot cheaper, and you see why now. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up on the Conqueror lineup. I still feel that the Tettons, especially the two-piece Tettons, that can be had for $50, $55. The 522 SUL, the 632 UL, and the 661L or 662L they're good rods. I've yet to have any issues with these. The Kuying Conquerors, though, I don't recommend it. They're not going to be a guarantee on them. You spend $100, and they're like twice the money because they're one-piece rods. Well, now they're two-piece. Yeah. So anyway, guys, hope you like that. Stay tuned. You'll see the videos coming up. I haven't even edited them yet. That's why I want to do this live where I actually broke these. Be looking forward to that. You'll hear me. I don't think I really cuss or I edited it out. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. That's why I did a live one. So if anybody's thinking about buying these, or maybe you just bought one while they had their 10-year thing on Aliexpress, you can jump in there and cancel it maybe, because I wouldn't recommend buying any Conquerors. It's a shame too. They've felt fairly decent, but just not the toughness of the Teton lineup. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Hit that thumbs up, the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Got a lot more of this reviews and just, I don't know, learning things the hard way. Let me learn it the hard way, then you'll learn it from me. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm out. You got any questions about any other thing, comment. I will say real quick, I'm going to be doing a video on the braid. That's one of the things that I've seen come off AliExpress that I actually like. The Hercules 8-strand braid. It's roughly $5 100 meters, which is close to 100 yards. I don't know one way or the other, which is like a third as cheap as any of that other cheaper braid you're going to find at Bass Pro or whatever. And so far, I have no issues with that line. It feels real good. It's quiet, and I think it's going to be the real deal. The Proberos I tried last year, I didn't have any issues with that, but it was 4-strand. I couldn't find it in 8. I found the Hercules in 8, ordered it, and it's roughly the same price, maybe a little bit more expensive than the Proberos 4-strand, but way cheaper than what you'll find the Power Pro. And I think I like it actually better than I did the Power. I don't like the Power Pro Slick, and the Power Pro regular 4-strand I do like, but it's for the money and it's only 4-strand. It's not really worth that for me. But anyway, any questions, feel free to comment below, and I'll try to answer any of them I can. And yes, bonsai, if you're watching this, bonsai trees, I will be adding them. I may be running out of fishing rods. If Bass Pro Shops really is closed, I may be in trouble if these rods keep breaking.